This will be part 2.
The Pima County
When they come back on the line.
Department Administration
If they come
Building,
back on the line.
located at 1750.
They're probably trying to get there.
Okay, Mr. A.
Yes, ma'am.
Frank is in. I'm going to transfer you to his line.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
You have reached the office of Frank Gonzalez, manager for the records maintenance section. I'm not available to take your call at this time, so please leave a message.
At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, hang up or press 1 for more options.
Good morning, Frank Gonzalez. This is Mr. Aaron Ray. Hey, I was on your website, and it says, let me see the website. It's on your guys' website. It says here, let's see, http://PimaSheriff.org/public-records/public-requests/. And this is the Pima County Sheriff's Department website. And it says that when making records requests, the following information is required. Requester's name, address, telephone number, case number, or date and location of incident. Okay. The requester's name and address and telephone number. Someone can come down there and check to see if the report's ready in a couple of days. Anyways, your staff members are misinformed down there. They keep telling me, giving me legal advice, that I have to disclose private information about myself to obtain public records. I'm looking at I sent a records response to your department. You guys couldn't handle it, I guess. It got forwarded to Sean Hogan. Sean Hogan's response is, in fact, however, after making a couple more statements of why they think, okay, let me start with the whole thing. As a matter of policy and procedure, identification is requested. I'm looking at your website. It says it's required. That's false information on your website. Your employees are also given false information to get people to ID themselves, possibly in violation of privacy rights. This serves 2 purposes. In order to contact the requester when the records are ready to be picked up. What? This is about policies requiring identification from individuals requesting public records. Okay, it says there's no policy or procedure. Identification
10 seconds remain. Please conclude your message.
You know what? I'm going to need a call back from you. We're going to have to get to the bottom of this. And I have a records request here that this response says it's voluntary to show ID.
To send, press 1. To replay, press 2. To erase and re-record, press 3. At the tone, please record your message.
You know what, Mr. Frank Stevens? This is Aaron Ray. You're going to have to call me back. You guys have my phone number down there, and so I'm going to ask for a timely call back. This is pertaining to your website saying that that requester's name and address is required. This is also in reference to your staff members continually telling people, even along with Tony Stevens, that identification is required. And this is also about Sean Hogan, the legal advisor for your department, telling me that identification is not mandatory and no request will be denied on the basis that a requester chooses not to identify himself or the purpose of his request. So, you guys are advertising false information on your website when it says below the phone number for the records unit. When making records requests, the following information is required. BS. It's voluntary. It is not mandatory. And you guys need to put your records in check down there, because if you guys don't know what you're doing, and Sean Hogan has to answer my questions, then you need to fix the problem on the web page, and your staff needs to go through retraining. I'm going to expect a call back today or tomorrow, or I'll call you back, or I'll come down there because I have some records to gather, and then I also have some records I'm still alleging are tampered with, and I can prove stuff is missing from them. And so, I don't know, another 911 call, but if you want to try to work this out on point to point, call me back. If not, then we'll go another direction. You have a great day and a better tomorrow. Peace and respect to all the good cops out there. And if you're doing something wrong, we might be watching you with the camera. So, watch out. That'll be it. In this call now. This has been an official Tucson Tyranny Response Team documentation. We just documented trying to contact a supervisor who was in the office but not available, very interestingly enough. We did get the evidence from the clerk that it is mandatory to show ID. However, I'm looking at a records request response saying that it is Not mandatory. Okay, so who's telling the truth? Does Sean Hogan know what he's talking about? I think so. Do the staff members of the Sheriff's Records know? I don't think so. And I just let them know that I know. And I've had it with this privacy problem that they keep wanting to know everything. You want to know your birth date. Well, are they going to send you a darn birthday gift or a birthday card? I think not. Anyways, this has been an official T.T.R.T. documentation. The time now is 10:04 a.m. It is Wednesday, 9/22/2010, and I put this little clip together to help Detective Rice of the Pima County Sheriff's Internal Affairs put the pieces of the puzzle together and find out what's going on down there. How come I'm told one thing from the legal advisor? How come I'm told another thing from the sheriff's employees at the records? How come the Tony Stevens doesn't even know that it's voluntary to show ID, and he's always requiring it from me when I go down there, and I ain't giving it to him ever again. In fact, I'm going to charge a service fee if they ask me for it, and it'll be theft of service if they don't pay it. That's it. I'm going to put an ad on my YouTube channel or something. That's going to be it. Alright, in this documentation, let's post it to YouTube.